What an opener, am I right?
I had to get that out. I had to. I was holding it forever, and then I was going to do it while we were doing the clap sync, right?
Yeah.
And I just forgot to. And the second I go to open my mouth, it just comes out. That's my fault.
You know, it'd be like that sometimes. It really do.
That's my bad. By the way, I double checked. I'm not recording from this thing again.
All right.
Double checked.
I'm just glad that you had OBS as well. It was so nice.
I swear to God, we need to spin the wheel of punishment every time I do that. Happens so often.
I just remember I was listening to it and I was just like, that don't sound right. And then I skipped about 5 minutes in and was just like, that's the webcam mic.
Yeah. And it's crazy that you know exactly the noise. You know what I mean?
Because
if you know what to look for when it's my webcam mic, because it's happened so many times.
I'm just saying, like, it's only noticeable because when it's our regular mics, you don't hear this little ringing that you get when it comes to with your webcam mic, and it's very noticeable in the recording software.
Yeah. But as a real starting off point, you know, as y'all are watching this, the NFL season is kicked off. Maybe some of y'all watch it, maybe some of y'all don't. Z?
Yeah.
If you had to gain 1 yard, do you think it would be better for you to take the ball out of the backfield as a running back or try to route a corner up as a receiver?
To gain 1 yard?
Gain 1 yard, and you're going against an NFL defense. You have an NFL offensive line blocking for you.
Oh, am I on the field here?
Yeah, you are the running back.
I am the running back. Or
you're
the
out
wide
wide.
receiver.
Yeah. You're in AJ Brown's spot, you're in Saquon, or I guess you're in Zay Flowers' spot, or you're in Derrick Henry's spot. I'll make this relatable to you.
Well, if it's to gain 1 yard, I'm putting it to the running back.
Doing the running back?
Yeah.
You're becoming the running back.
Listen here, dude. I don't know if you've seen me, you know, in real life. You know, I don't know how we met or whatnot. You know, just kind of appeared here. But I don't know if you've seen me in real life, but I don't know if I could do that.
No?
Myself being me who I am.
Now you couldn't take the ball up the A gap and just get a yard? Nose down?
I'm a lineman.
I'm not athletic.
For a couple reasons. Yeah.
I don't got the hips for that,
may have
dog.
started wide receiver, but that was for one season, and I don't think I really even did anything that season. So,
they put me at tight end for one play and said, you know what? Go ahead and take the jersey off. Don't want you on the team anymore.
I just wasn't heavy enough to be a lineman at that point. So I guess that's what it was.
Dude, forever. Like, I played on the offensive line, defensive line, right? Mm-hmm. And I played pretty much every position on there. And there were two things my coach did that really got to me in high school, right?
Yeah.
First of all, he moved me to edge. Why are you moving my fat, slow ass to edge? What? Dude, I was in the middle. I was clogging holes. I was stopping runs. I was even getting to the quarterback. I was Stewart's Creek High School's Tavondre Sweat,
you were
right?
a center or a guard.
And then they decided to put Tavondre Sweat on the tackle and said, hey, get around that motherfucker to the quarterback. What?
I was all over the line. I was center, tackle, and guard. So you put me anywhere, I was getting somewhere.
But I wanted to play tight end for a second, right? Mm-hmm. And my coach put me at tight end for his little jumbo package. Interesting wording. But, I was hitting it. I was doing good, right? And then, what the fuck are you laughing about?
Jumbo package.
Hey, yo, get Jumbo out there. Fuck off. What the fuck is that about?
Who the fuck you calling Jumbo package?
Yo, that's got to be in a comedy. Yo, I need Jumbo package out there. Yo, who the fuck you think you are calling me Jumbo, huh?
I'm Big Bones, not Jumbo.
I'll beat your ass. But while I was doing this, one of the quarterbacks was like, yo, what if we have him do a little corner and toss it up to him in the end zone? And my coach was like, can you catch? And I said yes, because I can, right?
Yeah, uh-huh.
I hate the way you're reacting to this, all right? But here's the thing, all right? First of all, I can't run a route to save my life. My God, that shit. Oh my God, I think a hunter will try to snipe me because I look like a buffalo in the wild plains of Colorado. You know what I mean? Uh-huh. That shit, that's going to be slow. That's going to be like moving, I don't know, the knight on the chessboard. It's like, it's not, this is inefficient, right? I can't jump, so I probably would have gotten embarrassed by a corner. But the biggest issue was he asked me after I fractured my wrist. I wish I had a picture of this, but it's after I fractured my wrist.
Wait,
I had
wait. You skipped so much right there. So not only were you running a route, at some point during that route, you managed to fracture your wrist.
No.
Oh.
Okay, yeah. I realized I got the storylines, whatever.
Okay.
Okay, so this happened at like the end of the season. He was implementing this whole jumbo shit, right? Mm-hmm. 2-3 games into the season, I was chasing after the running back. Motherfucker hit me in the back, and I landed like this, right? Mm-hmm. Fucking like that.
Gotcha.
Fractured my wrist. For those listening, I landed with my wrist straight. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Not good. Fractured my wrist. Had to miss a couple games, but when I got the hard cast, I learned that I could get padding to put over the cast, and I could play football, right?
Okay.
Dude, it looked insane. On the line, I had this massive just mace, this gray hammer on my... Thank God Deacon Jones was able to get the NFL to outlaw smacking motherfuckers upside the head, because I would have been...
That's what I was thinking. Did you use it like a mace? Broken wrist and all?
But see, that's why I was pissed, because he was getting me to run these routes. He said, we might throw you a pass. I was like, bro, it's every big guy's dream to get a touchdown. Mm-hmm. You see how hard those NFL motherfuckers pick up the ball and start chucking downfield, dude. They're, and you're like, run, fat boy, run, go.
Terry.
They catch up and you're like, no. So I was hyped up, and he was like, can you catch? I was like, yeah. And then I looked down and I got this massive club on my hand, and I'm just like, well, I can't right now, but like in the future.
He said, in case you wanted to use me in the future, I got you. It's just now, you just asked at a bad time. So, I mean, like, I don't know what you expected to do, the plan you had.
Yeah, never got a pass thrown my way in a game. That's fucked up.
Dude, I just have to run back to when you said it's every big man's dream to get a touchdown. Because I remember playing in City League, and I don't remember what exactly happened during this play, but it was a fumble, and a lineman got the ball. I don't know why they stopped the play, because he just kept running, even after they stopped the play. Like, they blew the whistle, and he was like, fuck this, I'm going.
Yeah, fuck that, bro.
He just kept going. They didn't whistle like 4 or 5 times. He went to the touchdown zone. It was like, no way, was chasing you, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy that they can blow the whistle 4 or 5 times before he reaches the end zone.
Yeah.
I know if I was playing in youth league, my chubby little ass picking up the ball and trying to run 40 yards, that would have taken like 3 minutes.
That's what it felt like too on the field, because I remember standing there just watching them, just like, You got
Hey,
this.
if you're the pops in that situation, though, you gotta be hyped up. You gotta be like, yeah, run, yeah, they can't fuck with you, run.
It's fucked
You know,
up because the crowd was silent. There was like the
he
three or
turns
four
and looks.
people when he made it to the end zone, like, woo, yeah. But like, they were like, let's get the game going again.
Dude, he turns, looks at his dad, and goes, and his dad's like, get the fuck back.
What the fuck you doing? They're all the way back there.
That reminds me, dude. Did you play school ball? Did you play football for your school?
No.
Okay.
I don't think I played any
for
school sports.
I played for my middle school and high school. And 8th grade, you have 8th grade day, right? Where at halftime, they take all the 8th graders on the team, and I think they do this for every sport, where you get to walk down midfield, they call your name, and you get to like be like, yeah, you know, oh,
Yeah.
I made it through middle school. That's an accomplishment. And you walk off, right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know this was happening. And I hop in line, and thankfully my dad was there, because my dad was like, oh, I guess he needs a parent, right?
Mm-hmm.
We walk up, everybody's calling their name or whatever, and I'm like, you know, I hope they got the roster up there, so I'm sure that's what they're using. No, you sign a paper with your name and the parents that are going to be walking with you. I never turned in. One of the most awkward moments of my life, dude. The middle of like a middle school football game, dude. There was like 500 people in the crowd, both teams, right? I walk up and my dad's like, hell yeah, dude, let's strike a pose. Me and him like cross arm, right? Spread legs.
Uh-huh.
No announcement. Nothing coming over. Crowd completely silent. And then from the box, because we can see up the bleachers to the box, we see the dude just going,
dude,
just swiping us away. And we just start walking away, dead silent. Everybody's so quiet. And this is why my dad's a legend, dude, because he looked around and he just went, yeah! And everybody popped. Everybody was like, yeah, let's go!
This guy! See, we had a
Dude,
version of that
I
in
wanted
high
to
school.
die. I wanted to die. I wanted to shrivel up into a little raisin and get buried into that field, dude. That sucked.
We had a version of that in high school that was for all the seniors and, you know, what college you're going to.
Yeah.
And I remember, for one, I straight up just lied, I guess. I mean, I did get accepted to the one I said I was going to. Didn't go there. But there was this one kid. Kid was a legend at the school, apparently. Apparently he's been there for a minute or something. He was in the special ed class, but he was just like all over the place, and he was like real hyper, and he was a cool dude, really. But he got up on the podium, and it was just like, I'm going to give a speech, and he fucking did. And he had the whole school like just hype. And I remember there was somebody that had recorded it, and it ended up on YouTube.
Nice.
I would say the name, but I feel like I don't feel like doing it. So, but it was the exact opposite of yours, to be honest.
Did you have a group of people that everybody had a name for, and that name just kind of stuck?
No.
We had a pair of Asian twins that everybody called the Turbo Twins.
All right.
The reason they were called the Turbo Twins is you'd just be walking to class, no matter where you are, and you're going to see them full on Naruto running, except their hands are like tucked behind their back to hold their backpack, just booking it through the school, but running as fast as they can through the school to get to their next class, right?
All right.
That's not me. Not me. You can have that. Not me. But we had did y'all have senior week?
Yes, ish.
Ish.
Yeah, it was very toned down from previous years because of what the seniors had done for the prank.
Yeah, that's how it goes. That's how it
Yeah,
goes.
the year before we got into the school, their senior prank involved flooding the courtyard, flooding a lot of classrooms. I think maybe paint. Can't remember if that one, but I remember a couple animals involved. Um, yeah, it destroyed a lot of shit. Yeah.
So fucking stupid. But we had during our senior week we had like a beach day, right? And me and you have said that our school was kind of like sister, built the same.
They were built by the
Stewart
same.
Creek.
They were planned by the same person. So yeah, they
Yes.
were identical.
Stewart's Creek was built after, of course, but we had in the amphitheater, like, imagine like there was a stage and then there was like bleachers that were into the
Sloped,
ground.
yeah.
Like, yeah,
we had
cement
that.
bleachers in the ground. At the bottom of that, we had 2 kiddie pools that people could just splash in. And I remember freshman year, I saw that they filled that bitch up. I don't know what happened for it not to be filled up no more. I kind of don't want to know what happened for it not to be filled up anymore. But there was 2 little kiddie pools, right? Mm-hmm. And what are you laughing about?
Because I know the story.
I'm not telling that one.
Oh,
I might tell that one.
okay.
But this one, we had people racing from the other end of the courtyard, and how you win is you launch off of a step and land into the pool, right? So we had the Turbo Twins race, right? And everybody was hyping them up and like, yeah, let's go. And they launch and they hit at the same time, dude. These guys in sync, all right? They hit at the same time. Everybody's like, yeah, good job, dude. And they get up and just start attacking each other. They started fighting, and everybody just got closer. Was like, yeah. It's like, oh my god, this is going very bad. It's going so bad. I swear to God, I'm surprised no one in the crowd just went, kill him!
Fight to the death. That's just fucking stupid. I don't know.
Yeah. No, that wasn't the dumbest thing that happened in those kiddie pools.
Yeah.
We were laughing at the dumbest fucking thing that happened in those.
Yeah. I think you might have told that story here before.
Yeah, but it was a long time ago. So I'll just let you all know now, because we do have a lot more listeners, why Z was breaking down in a fit of laughter, because he was remembering my pain. So as I said, these 2 kiddie pools were sitting at the bottom. And from the bottom where they were sitting to the top of the stage was about 3.5 feet, 3.5, 4 feet.
Closer to 4 or 5, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. And like I said, we were doing the race where you jump and you land in them. But also, people were just jumping off the stage.
Yeah, there's a stage that's a little higher than the first step, I must say.
Yeah, just a little bit, 4 feet higher, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Plus, you jump, so you're getting an extra half foot to a foot, So people are jumping, and, we're hyping it up, we're recording it, we're having fun. And then it comes to my turn. Now, I want y'all to know something. First of all, there was an entire group watching. Like half the senior class was watching this, right? And what I failed to realize, right? I was terrified. I was. But I was like, dude, you're in front of everybody. You got to jump. Everybody's doing it, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
What I failed to realize... So I stand there across from my buddy who's also going to jump with me. And we go, yeah! And we jump. And that's a slow descent. I can remember every second hearing that wind rush past. And dude, I hit right on my tailbone. And if y'all know kiddie pools, that is maybe an inch of tarp that is between my tailbone and concrete. Because everybody jumping into the pool, all the water's gone. It's gone. There's no water in that bitch. So about 370 pounds of fat, white, obese teenager gets slammed onto my tailbone onto concrete. And the sound it made.
I could just imagine the meat slap. Just
if you have some putty, take it out and slap it onto your desk. It's basically what it sounded like. And dude, I hit and I just heard, oh! And I got up and I was like, oh, let's go. Dude, 2 hours later, I was in the bathroom. Oh!
I could imagine something broke, and if you went and got it looked at, you'd have been sitting on those little circular seat cushions for however long.
I didn't get it looked at, bro.
I know.
I just straight limped for a month and a half, and I was straight.
That's what I figured. Because I would have done the same thing. You know about the cliff jump, right?
Oh, when you broke your toe?
Yeah, it was the same thing. If I hadn't have been told to get it looked at, I would have just kept limping for a couple weeks.
Dude, that's just the man thing to do, you know? That's how you know you're not a bitch. Oh, shit, half my leg is blown off. Let me just hobble. I'm sure it's all right. It'll grow back.
Yeah, sounds like my buddy who I'm about to move in with in the coming months, he did something at his job that fucking severed a nerve on his finger, and he could not feel that finger for a while. And it was just like, it's fine. Yeah, feeling will come back eventually.
Yo, it's crazy. I can't feel my finger. Huh? Yeah, man. I was just like, you know, it's spread down to my hand a little bit, but I'm sure it's fine. All right.
It'll come back. No.
Just slap it a couple times every morning. I'm sure it's just asleep.
Yeah, it just needs a little bit of blood flow. It'll get the tinglies and it'll sting for a little bit and it'll come back.
Absolutely. I was thankful. I've said this multiple times when talking about football. I was thankful that fractured wrist was the most serious injury I had playing football. And in my 6 years being out on my own, I haven't gotten close to that. Thank God. I'm already in enough debt as it is. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I can't deal with a broken leg.
Yeah. I mean, the most serious injury I had during football was a sprained ankle, I believe.
That's damn, dude.
I'm good.
Praise be.
And it still gives me issues to this day, surprisingly.
I will say, my lady has always... She's like, you played for a long time. Are you sure your head's okay? I'm like, probably.
I mean, you're not Tua.
Yeah, I'm not. You know, I was never on the field laid out going. That feels disrespectful.
Member.
Dude, that's why I can't draft him in my fantasy league. Because I'm so scared to watch the Dolphins. Dude. Anytime that dude gets hit, I'm like,
I have him on another fantasy league just because, and also it's a 12-man league, it was a 14-man league. So the pickings were rough, but we'll see how it goes, even though he's a backup.
He can put up some numbers, but it's just like, dude, one hit, it's scary. Like, yeah. I make jokes about it, but it legitimately...
Oh, I make jokes about it too, but I always say, that dude probably shouldn't be playing anymore, for his own safety.
No, absolutely not, dude.
Yeah.
I was watching the top 100, and Saquon got voted as the number one, and of course they brought up that backwards hurdle that he did. Do you remember that?
No.
Dude, he caught a swing pass, spun past one guy, went to spin across another, realized he couldn't, but his back was turned to him, and he just jumped, and the guy went under him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Went ultra viral. Fans went crazy. Teams went crazy. Whatever. That play is on the cover of Madden. It was the main talking point of his top 100 video. Fans continue to talk about it. If I'm the guy who got jumped over, I might retire. It like
To be remembered in infamy.
yeah. The last time we ever heard of Josh Norman was when Derrick Henry threw his ass into the stands when they played the Bills. That's stiff arm, dude. That's the last time we heard of him. All right, I'm pretty sure he just fucked off to the middle of Minnesota and he's gone. I'd be on that timing. I'm not even gonna lie. I can't.
If the one thing that's remembered about you is how you got fucked up, honestly,
Yeah.
that's fair.
I don't know the dude. I don't know the dude who got hurdled, but Josh Norman was known as one of the greatest corners for a good 3-year stretch in the mid 2010s.
Mm-hmm.
And now he is remembered as getting thrown to the shadow realm by Derrick Henry on Monday Night Football.
Yeah, his name is Jerry Jones.
Yeah.
That's wild that you could just look that up so easily.
Dude, you look up his name, it's the first thing that pops up. It's like, bro!
Saquon Barkley performed a famous backwards hurdle over Jacksonville Jaguars quarterback Jerry Jones.
Somebody comes
on
up to you.
November 3rd, 2024.
Dude, I would love for dude to fucking pull up. He's wearing some chains. He's got a nice car. He's with his girl. She's got a nice dress on, nice wedding ring. And people are like, oh shit, what do you do?
Dude that got jumped over.
I'm saying oh dude, what do you do for a living? He's like, nothing. I don't do nothing. What's your name? I don't know. My name's Eric.
It's like, I think I've seen your face somewhere. Where have I? No, you haven't. You haven't seen me. Mm-mm.
Oh, that's right. I saw the top of your head pointed downwards as Saquon Barkley was jumping over your ass. It's like, bro, really?
You really gotta do that
doing
to me?
this right now?
You doing that right now? Is that how we gonna be? I don't even know your name, bro. It's like I don't know yours either.
What do you do? You know whose name I know? Saquon. You know what? Let's get out of here. Let's get out. I don't want to be here. I want to go home.
That's 13th.
Oh, okay. That took a second. I was like 13. He on that Hannah Baker timing.
R/swoosh, I guess.
What the fuck? What are you doing? What?
I don't worry, I'm cutting that bitch out.
What are we talking about right now? No, you're not. Because we got the reaction. You can't cut it out.
I'm editing this.
This podcast is under my control.
I control what the people see.
No, dude, I saw this TikTok. It was so hilarious. And it was that kind of thing where apparently this dude pulls up to Chick-fil-A and he orders a 30-count nugget for himself, right?
All right.
And he said, lady came around and he was like, yeah, I'll get a 30-count nugget. And from the backseat, he heard, damn. And he said, hold on, we got to have a chat. Turns around and he's like, that's what we on? That's what we doing right now? Really? That's what we talking about? They pull up to the window and apparently his buddy driving was like, yo, how often does someone order the 30-piece? Lady in the window was like, oh, yeah, no, people order it all the time, share it with your whole family, husband, 2 kids, it's nothing. And dude went, no. One person, for one person. And she went, damn, one person? And he just he started sipping on his drink saying, what happened to my pleasure? What happened to that? You don't say that no more?
So, why y'all gotta judge me? What happened to we listen and we don't judge? Why can't we be on that type shit?
What are we doing here? Dude, I can't. I really can't, but I could down a 30-piece nugget from Chick-fil-A, dude.
Dude, I had
little ass nuggets.
I ordered 20 from McDonald's one day because they were 2 for 1, buy one get one on DoorDash.
That's how to get your ass.
I mean, I ate half of it and was just like, damn, I'm kind of sad now because I couldn't finish the other half. I was like,
Yeah,
I
and that's
all that, and then like half the fries still there, and like they're gone because they're cold now.
yeah, no, even if you throw McDonald's McNuggets in the air fryer, it's not good.
It's not the
Not a
same.
good time.
Yeah,
No. McNuggets are losing their luster though.
that's
Not
true.
really a fan of the McNugget anymore. McDonald's is slowly. Maybe it's because my little sister works at McDonald's and she brings us breakfast in the morning, like every day.
Mm.
And I've gotten to the point, don't tell nobody. I just toss it because
I mean, that's
first
how
of all,
my aunt was when she worked at Hardee's. I mean, she got tired of it.
I mean, I don't give me a chicken biscuit every day though. Hardee's chicken biscuit every dude. I took this sausage egg and cheese biscuit though, and I was in the kitchen and I opened up the fridge and I saw some cookout sauce. And I was like, unpeeled it, dipped that bitch in there. Cookout sauce is fire on everything, dude.
You're such a fat ass, dude.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, brother.
And I say that being a complete hypocrite because on my fucking desk I have fucking like Chick-fil-A sriracha sauce sitting here.
And you're telling me if you had a biscuit right now, if you had a chicken biscuit,
No,
you
I'm
wouldn't
not.
take a peek
Sorry,
at that?
I don't know. Not for
What are
breakfast.
we talking about? What are we talking
It's,
about?
see, I really only ever eat it with their fries, anyways, or their
But you
chicken
wouldn't have that
nuggets if
little.
it's like that. I mean, I get it, still a chicken, but not on a biscuit.
I'm saying you wouldn't have that moment of being like, this biscuit can use some sauce. You know what I mean?
If it's breakfast, I'm more than likely sticking to some sort of jelly.
Why not some honey?
I mean, honey's fine, sure.
You just prefer the jelly?
Yeah,
I'm an apple jelly guy on a chicken biscuit.
absolutely. Give me some apple jelly.
dude.
I have some in the
Dude.
fridge right now.
I found some apple jelly on accident. We were at school and they were out of grape jelly, but I always ate jelly on the chicken biscuit.
Mm-hmm.
So I just swiped the apple jelly. Best decision I've ever made. That shit. Oh my God.
I think you have your jelly awakening like slowly as you go through life. Like I started with grape jelly, and then I found out strawberry jelly existed, and was just like, "That's my new shit." And then apple jelly came along, and I was just like, "Well, now I can't go back to either."
When I saw apple jelly, I was like, they just be making jelly out of all the fruits, don't they?
I mean, yeah, I mean peach jelly or peach preserves I've had.
Yeah, because at 4 years old, you're like, peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Oh, what kind of jelly? Grape. Is there any other kind?
Yeah,
This is grape.
peanut butter and grape jelly is usually what I think of, and then I don't think I've actually tried a peanut butter jelly sandwich with it. No, I have, because I had apple jelly,
Strawberry.
and I was just like, I had to try it. What? What?
I didn't
feel like
even
you-
get to. I
Oh.
didn't even get to my fat assery this week, dog.
This week?
This week, dog.
What did you do
I
this
keep
week?
saying I'm gonna lose weight. I keep saying it. That's just not working out. All right. I'm gonna need a reset in 2026.
I low-key have been losing weight. I feel proud.
I was losing it for a while, and then I just got back in old habits.
I haven't been
But,
going to the gym like I wanted to, but I've been doing fine.
So we got some cookies for the cookie jar, right?
The way you stayed looking down, really lowers my hopes I had for you.
So they shouldn't have been high to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
I got a glass of milk, because you need the milk with the cookies.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I'm dipping in it. I'm having a good time. Got my phone popped up, watching some YouTube. And then I look up. See a jar of peanut butter. And I'm like, yo, what if I just, put some peanut butter on that bitch? So I did, and I looked at it, and I looked at a second cookie. And I said, yo, what if I put some peanut butter on that bitch? And then I made a little sandwich. And then I dipped that shit in some milk. It was so good. It was so good.
Every day. You stray further and further from heaven.
Straight further into the diabetic coma
Dude,
that awaits for me at 35 years old.
32 now after that.
Oh, yeah, that slashed the views, bro. That got at least 2.
I am so disappointed.
Bro, you told me you wouldn't have the thought.
No, I didn't. I never had that thought. I have cookies sitting in my shit right now, and you made me want to do that. And I was just like, no.
Hey, look at you, Mr. Fucking hoity-toity over here.
Because I was like, that low-key sounds good, but that sounds like it's going to put me out for the night. I'm going to be late for work tomorrow because I'm just, can't feel my toes.
Hey, thank God I didn't see the bottle of Hershey's syrup. That's in the fridge, dog. It would have been a wrap. And I shouldn't have said that because now I want to go try it. You gotta save me, please.
Don't worry, I'll call your wife.
Yo, hide the Hershey syrup. What? Hide it. Get rid of it.
Put it somewhere you won't find it. Not any of your usual hiding spots. He knows where all of those are.
He knows where they are. What? How do you just no time?
Just do it.
Please.
I thought about sneak texting her, hide the Hershey syrup right now.
I feel like she'd be like, is that code for something? The fuck is he talking about? What is he talking about?
And I'd be like, no, I mean that literally.
I mean the Hershey syrup in your fridge. Grab it.
The one you have right now.
Yeah, but I genuinely, I get really worried about my weight. I really do. I just have a self-control issue, which sucks, and that sucks to admit.
And you're creative, so you can think of, weird combinations.
I've had some combinations though. When I look back on them, I'm like, that is slop. Like if someone watched you eating that, they would throw up.
I've taken one idea from you, and I think that was the baked spaghetti. Was that you that I got that from? Like you make the spaghetti like on the stove first, the normal way, and then you throw it in a pan like lasagna.
What? So like,
I guess I didn't get that idea from you. Who did I get that from?
Wait, so like you make the noodles and shit, and
you
mix
the noodles,
up
the sauce,
and the meat.
Yeah.
And then you put that in a pan and you bake it?
Yeah, like you layer it, with some of the stuff you would with a regular lasagna, like, ricotta, cheese, Parmesan.
That sounds fire, dude.
I got that from somebody. I thought it was you this entire time. I guess I didn't.
Nah, my creations are slop, unhealthy messes, dude. I remember the last one I told you about was I took some Cinnabon bread and spread Nutella on it.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. I think about that clip often because it was one of our best clips because you were so distraught and defeated and disappointed in me while I'm trying to shamefully explain.
You mean like what just happened 5 minutes ago?
Yeah. I'm surprised it doesn't happen more.
I'm going to try to edit this tomorrow because Jesus Christ.
Dude, that's fucked up. Thankfully, she don't keep Oreos around the house. I don't know what.
Oreos are my weakness.
Dude, I put chicken nuggets on a pepperoni pizza. It was midnight. I thought, fuck yeah. Yeah.
Who's chicken nuggets?
Frozen.
What pepperoni pizza?
Walmart brand. I just put them on there and rolled it up.
I guess.
No, don't even try to justify it.
I mean, but like, there's already grilled chicken on pizza.
I was hungry, and I couldn't decide between chicken nuggets and pizza, so I said, "Fuck it, let me make a little bit of both."
I mean, there's a pizza place here that one of their staple items is a chicken bacon pizza. It's not fried like a chicken nugget, but I mean, it's still chicken.
Imagine that, dude. That is slop. That is disgusting.
It's still a very unhealthy thing to do, but I mean,
yeah,
it's just another form of chicken, I guess.
And how you know this is all unhealthy? While we've been talking about this, my stomach has been begging me to stop. Like, it hurts right now. Like, I'm not even playing. It physically hurts right now.
And the thing is, after we get done recording here, I'm going to go make dinner.
Hey.
And it's already
better than me, dog.
Fucking almost 9 o'clock.
Be better than me. Do you watch, like, bad cooking videos?
No. Well, somewhat. Like, you know, the lady that, What You Cooking on, like, Snapchat, I think she might have a TikTok or some shit.
Okay.
Like, every now and again, I'll see her stuff, and it's, like, usually good-looking food, and sometimes it'll be the weird shit.
I watched this lady put 2 packs of beef with a pack of turkey, some random seasoning, half a bottle of ketchup, like half a stick of butter, mix it up, and bake it. She was like, voila. The fuck you mean, voila? What is that? What is that? No, like, what is that?
So
please tell me what that is.
I remember there's this one lady whose son records her cooking. And I've watched her take a pound of ground beef, like out of a roll or something similar, put it in the pan, throw it in the oven. You see anything I skipped here?
Several parts, several steps in preparing of food. She just threw that bitch on a pan and put it in the oven?
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then when she took it out, she grabbed her big jar of ketchup, put it on top. Meatloaf.
That's not meatloaf, bro.
Secret recipe.
That's not, no. I hate meatloaf, by the way. That's not meatloaf.
I like meatloaf. That ruins it for me.
Bro, that's so disgusting.
Give me some meatloaf, give me some mac and cheese, some turnip greens, eating it all day. Some cornbread, fire. That, nah.
What the fuck is that? No.
Watch these two girls. What was it they were making? I think it was a bacon sandwich of some sort. Well,
okay.
Took the bacon, put it out on the pan, salt. It's bacon. Why are you adding salt?
Why?
And then not only did you add salt, fill a pot with water, and then you cook the bacon in the water.
Are we boiling bacon?
Yes. Yes, that's what they did.
They boiled bacon.
They boiled bacon. And then they proceeded to, I think they were making some sort of BLT. I believe it's what it was. So they grabbed a whole head of cabbage or lettuce, took a leaf off of it, I guess. And I forget what they drizzled the bacon with, but it was not anything meant for bacon, I wouldn't presume. Might have been a vinaigrette of some sort. And of course their tomato, and then they ate it like it was good. Bacon was white.
Dude. A funny one that I saw, and I can't remember the guy's name, but Joe Bart did a reaction to him. He took, it was like, I don't want to say yak, What is that animal? It's like a buffalo.
Um, a yak. Isn't that it?
Is it a yak?
Yak. Yeah. Looks like a
Okay.
skinny buffalo.
Yeah, I think it was yak, and it was like these massive strips, and he made tacos and burgers, right?
Mm-hmm.
The tacos looked fine, but when he got to the burgers, he was like, all right, guys, you got to cook this rare, all right? I know something about cooking stuff rare. We've talked about it. My wife loves her steak blue.
Mm-hmm.
She loves that bitch 2 seconds on each side, even if, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He didn't even do rare. The shit was just raw. He did it for like half a second on each side, seared the ends, put it on the buns, split it, and it looked horrible. It looks...
After a quick Google search, it could have either been a yak or a bison that's similar to buffalo.
It was bison. There we
go.
100% was bison. But dude, he takes it and he shows the camera. He's like, look at how good that... Because he can't cook it. He put the lettuce, the tomato, the cheese, the mayo. Like, everything's on that bitch. He can't take it off, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he takes a bite and you see him go...
He said, dude, I was trying to show it up too much.
Yeah, dude, he was sponsored by the company that gave him the meat, so he couldn't say it was bad. So he was just like, oh, this is so good. I'm going to eat the rest of this off camera. It's so good.
And then, you know, for damn certain off camera, he threw that bitch back on the...
That or he just tossed it. He was like, fuck that.
See, that's the thing with showmanship. You forget that you actually have to cook the shit first.
I think we did a pretty good job on our hazard sandwiches, you know?
Yeah. I mean, if it required any cooking.
Maybe next time they will.
Oh, Lord. Oh, no. At least give me, like, Spam or something.
Got to do some, like, caviar. You know what I mean?
I could do caviar.
Just label.
It's just the manner we had those sardines just wasn't it.
My lady, she watched that video, by the way, and she was like, y'all didn't even try. And I'm like, you want to try and eat it? How about you take a bite?
I got the taste and was just like, and then the bread made it stick. So it's just worse.
I do think those videos would be better if we did try to like just stand there and take it. I don't want to though, because I will actually throw up. And I don't feel like doing that.
Now let's do it next time. Next hazard sandwich roll we get, stand there and take it.
If I get that bitch again,
I won't give
we're
you
done
sardines.
with the wheel of
Gentleman's
punishment.
handshake.
Did we
already agree?
What?
Like no more sardines. We already agreed on that.
I think so. Maybe. Because we got each other with it. So
we
I
can
guess,
do it right now.
And sardines would be played out by this time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we already did it.
Twice now. So.
But I'm saying twice I've been on the wheel of punishment. Twice it's been hazard sandwich. If I get it a third time, it's over. Wheel of punishment is dead.
We gotta think of some new punishments.
Yeah. What I genuinely, I am terrified of the princess thing that we put on there. Did we officially put that on there?
Yes, I believe so.
Do you remember what I'm talking about?
The hottest one?
Not the hottest one, because I think if you eat the hottest one, you can't handle it. It will cause medical problems.
Yeah.
So just 1 or 2 steps above what you usually get, which for me I think would be extra hot.
Which for me I would think is what did I ate hot last? So what's 2 levels above that?
Extra.
Fuck. Okay.
I think it's mild, medium, hot, extra hot, extra hot, triple X, and then there's one more after that.
See, have you ever been to Marion's, Miss Marion's Cafe, I believe is what it's called? It's like middle of Murfreesboro by MTSU down the street. Okay. They have a spice flavor called Hella Hot, which last time I had it wasn't really all that hot, to be honest. But there was this food truck that my mom had gone to. Got some wings from there, and he he asked what level of spice we wanted, and I remember just going for three, just middle of the road three, and I think my mom did the same. We got home and was just like, it could stand to be hotter. So I come back up here. She goes back another day, gets the five, and was like, that bitch was hot. And I was just like, oh, okay. So I'm going to try four next time I get the chance, but we'll see.
This lady said that she doesn't understand why people like spicy food. Because she personally, like, she's like, why would you set your mouth on fire, you know? Mm. And I like spicy food because the bite of it, the hotness of it just adds to the flavor.
Yeah.
Adds to the experience, you know? I'm not one of the thrill seekers that will go as hot as they can just to watch my face melt. Be like, oh, yeah.
I've done that once because it was on a vacation. And it was like, when's the next time we're going to be back in Chicago? So,
yeah. That's another. Have I told you about the dude that me and my guy, I think it was Hector, we got him to eat one of the hot chips?
No.
Dude, we put these chips in a basket, and I forget what kind of chips they were, but they were known as one of the spiciest chips out there. It wasn't like one chip challenge.
Okay.
But these sucked. Like, I had one, sucked, right?
Gotcha.
But we had a bowl on the counter, and this was me working at the gas station. And one of our regulars pulled up, cutting it up with us, and we were like, yo, you want a free drink from the fountain? And he said, of course. And we said, all right, eat 2 of these chips. And he was like, what's the catch? We said, hey, it's just regular Doritos, dog. Like, you know, it's just 2 chips, free drink. And he said, bet. Bro, he ate one, and he went, oh, no. No.
Said you gotta eat 2.
So you gotta have 2, dog. You gotta eat 2 of them, big dog. And he threw that second one back and we said, all right, go get your drink. And fucking ran off.
See, now I'm gonna make these wings. I'm gonna make them hotter than they normally are now. Because I mean, I also like spice. I'm not like the thrill seeker that I just go as hot as I can every time. Like I like spice for the flavor. I use certain types of spices for certain dishes. Like I have ghost pepper, like crushed ghost pepper. I also have Tabasco or like anything else. Just like it's more of a taste thing for me. So I mean,
it just adds to it. And for some people, it's not their thing. They don't want to. I can't like scientifically explain. I just know that I do prefer food that has something that'll be like, there it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I usually mix in a little bit of spice with most things that I cook, so I want that in a lot of food.
That's why if there's like a grilled chicken or a Cajun chicken, I'll grab the Cajun chicken just for that little bit of, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I grab the spicy chicken at Chick-fil-A anytime I go.
Now, for the last 5 minutes of this, NFL season started. It's Christmas Eve, for me at the least. Very hyped up. Ravens, Bills. What do you think is going to happen?
Ravens, Bills.
I think that's Sunday Night Football, right?
That is Sunday, I believe. Because tomorrow is
Cowboys, Eagles.
Cowboys, Eagles, yeah.
Friday is Chiefs, Chargers.
I'd have to find Sleeper because it's off to the side. Yeah, Sunday is 7:20.
So it is Sunday Night Football. Well, you think Derek's gonna run up and down the Bills like he did the last time? What do you think's gonna happen?
Honestly, it's at least according to Sleeper, they're going to have an easy time. But honestly, I'm not too sure. I mean, given Lamar Jackson had his little foot injury, his tiny little foot injury.
Is he playing? Do you
Yes,
know?
he's playing.
He's
Yes.
just going to be a little limited.
No, he is like back at fully 100%.
The little bit I knew about that, I know it was kind of like he twisted his ankle a little bit, it's fine. And then some reporters were coming out saying like, no, it's actually a lot worse than they're letting on. And now you're telling me, nah, like it's fine. It's cool.
Dude, he was back in practice, I think when I had last seen was on a Monday. So, either this past Monday, because just recently I got some notification that he went from questionable to healthy.
Fair enough. I don't know. That's a rough one to pick. Just because the Ravens beat the shit out of the Bills last year when they faced in the first couple of weeks. They murdered them.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's going to happen again, but,
Now we've got good old Tyler Loop. Every time Lamar runs it into the touchdown.
Maybe it's going to, like last year, it's going to come down to Isaiah Likely just stepping out of bounds.
Maybe. That made me so mad.
You know how pissed I was about that?
I was so mad.
Dude, I think I was texting you when it happened. I was like, this is bullshit.
I had Patrick Mahomes on my team and was like, I don't even care, dude.
No. But lucky for you, dude, the Titans are probably going to get their ass kicked. And I'm going over to my grandparents to watch the game with them. I don't know why I'm doing that. We're just going to watch the Titans get their shit pushed in by Denver.
Yeah, we're going to be multi-streaming like every game as they happen.
I got Stream East was finally taken down, by the way.
Were they like taken down? Because last time they were taken down, they just popped up on a different domain.
Yeah, no, apparently these guys went all the way to Egypt and they got the two main guys who were running it.
That's hilarious. Egypt is funny.
Well,
because they said they had self-replicating servers or something is what they boasted about when they got taken down that last time.
Yeah, it wasn't going to last forever, but I don't want to be like this, but another site's going to pop up. Like,
I mean, we're going more legitimate this time around anyway, so.
I bought NFL Plus.
I think somebody buys NFL Plus every season, so.
Yeah, I bought it so I can watch Red Zone, and then I can go back. I have the premium one, so I can go back and watch some of the games that I missed and whatever. I'm doing a lot more solo content on the NFL, so it's kind of,
Yeah.
I don't make money, so it can't be a tax write-off yet. Fuck.
I mean, I'm going to have the games pulled up as they go. While I may or may not be at work, you hear nothing.
Yeah. And also, when you're seeing this, it should be midday on Monday. I'm streaming tonight, again, as you're seeing this. I'm doing a live broadcast of the Vikings-Bears game. So if you want to tune in, tune in.
Yeah, I'll tune in. He's got viewer number one.
He's probably going to join me for the Ravens game, too.
Yeah.
Week 3?
Right? Yes.
Well, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But that was the podcast for this week. We hope you enjoyed. See how you feeling?
I feel good. It is not week 3. That's the Lions.
All right, that's the Lions. Is it week 2?
Not week 2.
One of the weeks. But one of the weeks. But make sure y'all like, rate, and share this podcast, especially rating and sharing. Z, what's a 5-star rating these people can leave?
Jackie is such a fat ass. I don't know how he's still alive nowadays. But, given he is still alive, 5 stars.
Just a response. I know. So, valid.
Yeah.
But make sure you share it as well, whether that's clicking the crooked arrow and sharing to whatever platform you want to share it on, whoever you want to text, send it to them, or word of mouth. Word of mouth is very, very important. If you have someone coming up to you and they would be like, yo, I want to hear about a fat man's adventures that are just throwing him in the grave, throwing him in an early diabetic coma.
Yeah.
Z, what do they tell them?
Well, you can head on over to the boys Jackie and Z over at Red Light Homies, where you can hear about somehow Jackie thinks some of these things up, but you can hear some of his combinations and judge them for yourself.
Judge them for yourself. This was the homies Jackie and Z.
That's me.
And we'll see y'all next Monday.
Peace out.
Rolling up a little bit of pie. Rolling with some shit that's fine. Fine shit hard on a 9. I'm rubbing on the tabs on the spine. Rolling through in the 8. Wake up, be on the grind.